Hi, I'm Kayla,
Hi, I'm Parker.
and we did the Hill versus Colorado case. The Hill versus Colorado case is about the First Amendment and the right to free speech. Laws in Colorado were made so that it restricted protesting near healthcare facilities. Protesters have to be 100 feet away from the facility, and they have to be 8 feet away from people leaving to prevent them from being harassed. They also might not want to hear what the protesters have to say. Hill was fighting with Colorado because they thought these laws were taking away their right to free speech. Hill also argued that this was against the 14th Amendment of equal protection because they treat people in healthcare facilities different than at other places. Go up to patients that were heading into the facility to hand them pamphlets, to show them signs, or try and converse with them and persuade them not to get an abortion. The laws that were created prevented them from doing that so close to patients.
The anti-abortionists believe that passing out pamphlets did not block people from entering the clinics. Jan LaRue, the senior director of legal studies for the Family Research Council, said the public square, including sidewalks, streets, and parks, has always been an epicenter for political debate, providing an open forum for individuals to peacefully express their opinions. The fundamental right of free speech in the public square cannot be trumped because someone is in the vicinity of an abortion clinic. The court is out of bounds to abort pro-life speech. She also believes that people do not have the right to choose what they hear out in public. She also believes that peaceful public expression is not a criminal activity. In 1993, Colorado passed a law creating a buffer zone outside all healthcare clinics. This means that inside this 100 feet in circumference area, people were not allowed to approach people within 8 feet without people's consent to hand out pamphlets and engage in oral protest. Retired Justice Paul Stevens said that people that are going through the tough and life-changing decision of abortion shouldn't have to deal with people shoving pamphlets in their face and yelling out things to discourage the decisions they are making.
The court ruled 6-3 that placing restrictions on protesting outside medical care facilities was not a violation of the First Amendment. This rule is made to protect people going to or coming from the clinics from verbal harassment or abuse, not to silence people from speaking their mind. People can still protest, they just have to be farther away, so it's not a violation of free speech. This means that while we do have a right to free speech, some places it's either highly frowned upon or restricted, where you have to be certain distances from people unwilling to listen to you. This buffer zone around mainly healthcare clinics just means that you can't harass people for their choices up close, but you can from a distance. We don't have any constitutional right that protects us from things that offend us, but people can turn off their TVs and close magazines. It's just a lot harder to ignore people when they're standing right in front of you.